What's up guys, welcome to the video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Lou Sunoco. If you're returning to the channel, I really do appreciate it. This video is going to be a little bit different than the last two I posted, which were pretty much consisted of vlogging. This one's going to be a little bit more informational based, and as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be telling you how I lost 42 pounds in 6 months. So pretty much how it all started was, I was 14 years old, I wanted to play soccer, and the only thing that was holding me back was my weight, honestly. And so I brought it upon myself that something had to change. I pretty much hit a wall and I was like, I'm not going to go anywhere with the sport if something doesn't change. It was in the March of my freshman year of high school that I pretty much told myself something has to change. I started doing all these things and I'm pretty much going to tell you guys in 5 simple steps. And then by the fall of that soccer season, I had lost 42.3 pounds to be exact. I started at 165 and ended up at 122.7, I believe, or 0.8. Around that area. People overthink the whole losing weight process. You know, they think that they have to do these crazy diets and go on these no-carb diets or eat 1,500 calories a day, which, yeah, you're gonna lose weight, but give it 2-3 weeks, you're gonna hate your life and you're not gonna want to be doing that for a very long time. It's just not sustainable. So let's get started. Number 1, you need to be in a caloric deficit in order to lose weight, guys. If you go on Google, if you look up any science-based research, whatever it may be, they'll tell you that you need to be in a caloric deficit, which means that you need to be eating less than your caloric maintenance level. What's my caloric maintenance level, Lewis? I don't really know what that is. And honestly, it's pretty hard to know exactly what it is. So most people just kind of estimate what it may be. What I typically do is, if you're not very active, I would multiply your body weight by 14, meaning that you don't really go to the gym, you don't really run, you don't play any sports. You're kind of just getting into the whole, spectrum of losing weight and into the fitness side of the world. If you do work out about 2-3 times a week and you run here and there, I would multiply your weight by 15. And if you're extremely active, you play a sport, you go to the gym, you do all the little things, I would multiply your weight by 16. And that'll pretty much give you a ballpark of where your caloric maintenance level will be. Now, if you want to know your exact caloric maintenance level, pretty much just wake up 3 days in a row, weighing yourself, and monitor what you're eating throughout that whole day. Monitor your caloric intake, in a sense, so that if you wake up one day and you notice that your weight went up, then you ate too much. If you wake up the next day and you notice that your weight went down, then you ate too little. And you just kind of got to find the middle point that'll be best for you. That being said, I would invest in a pretty good scale. Now, the one I use is from Vanity Planet. It tells me my body weight, it tells me my body fat percentage. It's pretty useful, honestly. And then they have a few things on there that I don't really ever look at, but it's pretty good to use. And I'll actually put a link in the description of where you can find that. I think you can find it on Amazon for like $15 cheaper than if you buy it at the actual website that they offer it on. Now, step 2 is that you need to be in a sustainable diet, meaning that you need to be eating foods that you actually like to eat, because if you start depriving yourself of foods that you enjoy, then you're just gonna start hating the whole process. You're not gonna enjoy it as much. You're gonna feel hungry all the time. You're gonna be in a mood all the time. You're gonna act different. I'm telling you, you're gonna act different. You're gonna feel different throughout your whole day. Now, if you do it right and you follow these steps, you're gonna feel a lot better about yourself. You're gonna feel better about the way you look. You're gonna be happier. You're gonna feel fuller. All the little things that will just, in a whole, make you a better person. So the most important thing to take away is just don't deprive yourself. If you know that you're gonna go out to eat for dinner with your friends or whatever it may be, then throughout the day, just eat a little bit healthier, guys. Don't overthink it. Just keep things as simple as possible. Drink a lot of water. And take care of your body. It's really as easy as that, honestly. And if you really are craving chocolate that morning, then you know what, tell yourself, I'm gonna leave myself 400 or 500 calories by the end of the day so that I can go and eat a chocolate bar or whatever it may be, ice cream, anything. Just leave yourself some room in your calories to go and eat that at the end of the day. Now, number 3 is pretty much what I said before. You have to be drinking a lot of water, guys. You can go on Google, you can go anywhere, and they'll tell you that if you drink more water, if you drink a lot of water, your metabolism, the speed of your metabolism increases, meaning the speed that you break down food, in a sense. And the faster your metabolism is, the more you can pretty much eat. So some people are genetically born with a really fast metabolism, and if you have that, God bless you. I wasn't fortunate enough to be born with those kind of genetics. Most people aren't born with those kind of genetics, so it's a little hard for other people to lose weight. But that never should be an excuse, because there are ways that you can increase your metabolism, and drinking water is probably one of the most important ways. Now, number 4 is pretty much just going to be your cliche, make better food choices, guys. And I know it sounds really, really cliche. Like, I know you've probably heard it hundreds of times, but it is pretty simple, guys. Instead of the fried chicken, have the grilled chicken. Instead of the, chips, have a banana. Now, what most people won't tell you is that you really should be eating low-calorie dense foods, which means food that you can eat a lot of that realistically don't have a lot of calories and make you feel full, compared to, eating a chocolate bar, where in that one chocolate bar you're having 400 calories, and guess what? You're still hungry after you eat it. You can go into Google, literally type in low-calorie dense foods. They'll show you lists. The next thing you should probably be researching or looking up is slow digestive carbs, guys. Slow digestive carbs are pretty much foods that are going to make you feel full throughout the day, because when you're losing weight, you're going to feel hungry, guys. It's a mental game, whether or not you tell yourself you can or you can't eat that. That being said, these trendy diets that you see with no carb diet or the 1600 calories a day, they're just not realistic, guys. You're not going to be able to do that for the rest of your life. You're going to do that for 3, maybe 4 months, and then be like, you know what? I don't even want to do this anymore. I'm hungry. I'm tired of doing this. I want to go out and eat with my friends and enjoy real food, which is why you have to take into account for these things. You have to build those, going out to dinner or eating ice cream into your diet. That way it's sustainable throughout throughout a long period of time. Now, number 5, and this is probably the most important thing, is that you have to leave a like on this video, or I promise you will not lose any weight. I'm obviously just kidding, but if you really could just leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. It does help with the YouTube algorithm so that my post can get seen in a wider audience. But step 5, don't burn yourself out, guys, which honestly just means that, don't jump into losing weight and go 110%. If you just start cutting out a bunch of foods in your first few days, that's when you start to notice a difference in the way you feel, your mood, the way you look, and not in a good way, guys, because then you're just gonna be craving a bunch of food that you wish you could eat. So honestly, I would take it a little slower, Your first week, go to the gym 2-3 times a week for an hour, do whatever it may be, do your workout. Instead of drinking sodas that week, drink water. Instead of putting, regular milk in your coffee, put 2% reduced fat milk, whatever it may be. Change the little things first. Don't just start cutting out a bunch of foods, because then you're just gonna start hating it. You're not gonna enjoy the process. I dare you guys, for 2 weeks, just give it a try. For 2 weeks, eat relatively healthier, drink a lot of water, go to the gym in the full 2 weeks of time, go to the gym 5 to 6 times. In 14 days, find 6 hours to go to the gym. An hour a day, whatever it may be. Find 6 hours to just go to the gym, take time to yourself, put the headphones in, whatever it may be, make better choices. Do it for yourself. Don't do it to impress other people, guys. Do it for your own good. Just little tips like, drink a lot of water right before you have your meal. Drink water while you're eating your meal, because as you're drinking that water, as as it's going through your system, it is going to make you feel fuller in the addition to eating food, and then you won't want to eat as much food after or during your meal. So I pretty much went from this to this to this, which is where I'm at now, or I should say this past summer. This is how I look. So if you've watched until now, I really do appreciate it, guys. I know it's a lot of information to take in. I tried to make this relatively short so that this could be as easy, as simple, because the whole losing weight process should be simple. You shouldn't have to overthink it. You shouldn't have to be unhappy and hate yourself throughout the whole process. If you guys enjoy this, please let me know. Shoot me a text, comment, subscribe, whatever it may be. Let me know if you guys want to see more stuff like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.